Good morning, everyone. My name is Shyam, Assistant Professor, Civil Department in Chevron Engineering College. Subject Geotechnical Engineering 1, Unit 2, Index Properties of Soils, on topic Sedimentation Analysis. So we discussed last class sieve analysis. So particle size analysis divided into analysis. One is the sieve analysis, another one sedimentation analysis. So previous class we discussed core sieving and fine sieving. Today we will discuss sedimentation analysis in pipette method and hydrometer method. So sedimentation analysis, hydrometer analysis and pipette analysis classified two methods in sedimentation analysis. So both suitable amount of woven dried soil sample less than 75 micron size mixed with the given volume of distilled water. So here this analysis are mainly depends upon the Stokes law. Here mixture shaken thoroughly, jar containing soil water mixture kept vertical throughout the test. Soil particles assumed to be uniformly distributed throughout the suspension. After time interval T, sample the soil suspension at the height He measured from the top level of the suspension. Particle in suspension less than size of the particle that settled down. Diameter of the particle finer than the settled ones can be determined. So diameter D equal to 10 to the power of minus 5 into F into root of He into T. So greater than T allowed the for suspension to settle, finer the particle sizes retained at this depth He. Sampling at the different time intervals at the sampling depth He gives the content of particles of different sizes. So n equal to md divided by md by v into 10. This is the percentage of the finer particles n, where n is the finer than the diameter d md equal mass per ml of all particles small than the diameter d, and small d md total dry mass of the all particles put the suspension v equal to volume of the suspension. Therefore finally d equal to 10 to the power of minus 5 into f into root of He by t mm, and finer n equal to percentage, this is the percentage md by md divided by v into 100. So limitations of sedimentation analysis. Assumptions: soil particles are spherical. Particles settle independent of the other particles and neighbor particles do not have any effect on its velocity of settlement. Walls of jar in which the suspension is kept also do not affect the settlement. Actual practice fine particles of soil not truly spherical. Thin platelets do not settle out the suspension in the same manner and at the same rate as the smooth spheres. Sedimentation analysis gives the particle size, it is equivalent diameter. Validity of law less than 0.2 mm. Equation diameter. So it is the upper limit of particle size when Particle size greater than 0.2 mm. Liquid tends to the develop turbulent motion at the boundaries of particles. Next one, the validity of law. It is the greater than 0.002 mm equation of diameter. It is the lower limit of the particle size. In particle size less than 0.002 mm, it is the Brownian moment effect settlement Stokes law fails. So clearly, so assumption average specific gravity may vary different mineral consistence. Settlement of the particles influenced by the surrounding particles. Liquid is not infinite extent. Particles falling near the wall of jar affected. So principle of sedimentation analysis. So in this depends upon the Stokes law. So Stokes law in soil formation in different layers and different size of particles formed in distilled water. So all particles acting the forces, upward force and downward forces means drag force and Bn force, and downward force means soil force. So here all particles are suspension in this portion, and only silt and clay particles are in this suspension. Here only clay particles are in this suspension. Clearly? So first method is the pipette analysis. So in this sedimentation analysis, two analysis. One is the pipette analysis, another one is the hydrometer analysis. So first we go to the pipette analysis. Standard sedimentation method is used in this laboratory. Consists of pipette, jar, number of sampling bottles, boiling tube of 500 ml capacity, may be used in this place of jar. Pipette consists of 125 ml bulb with the stop cock for keeping distilled water, three-way stop clock, suction and wastewater outlets, sampling pipette of 10 ml capacity, inclusive of cock's capacity. So method, draw of sample of soil suspension 10 ml in volume by means of this pipette from a depth of 10 centimeters each at various time intervals after the commencement of the sedimentation. Here recommended the time intervals are starting from 0.5 minutes of up to 1, 2, 4, 8, 15 and 30 minutes, and hours in 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 16 hours and 24 hours. It is the time intervals in hours and minutes. Pipette inserted in the boiling tube about 25 seconds before the settle time interval. Time taken for the sampling less than 10 to 20 seconds means sucking of sample. Each sample taken transferred to the suitable sampling bottles and dried in an oven. Mass MD M60 of solids per ml of suspension found by taking the dry mass and dividing to the by 10. So method preparing the soil suspension less than 25 microns size included. Soil sample is washed through a 75 micron sieve. Generally, 12 to 30 grams of woven dried soil sample weighed accurately and mixed with the distilled water in the dish or beaker to form the smooth thin paste. Sample size depend upon the type of soil. Proper dispersion of the soil dispersing agent means deep flocculating agent added to soil. Dispersing agent here sodium oxalate, sodium silicate, sodium polyphosphate compounds like sodium pyrophosphate, sodium hexametaphosphate is called as sodium tripolyphosphate. Here IS means Indian Standard 2720 Part 4 1965 recommends dispersing solution containing 33 grams of SHMP and 7 grams of sodium carbonate in distilled water to make 1 liter of solution. 25 ml of solution added to dish means soil plus distilled water. It is the added in a dish mixture warmed gently 10 minutes. Transfer the contents of the cup of mechanical mixture. Use jet of distilled water to wash all traces of the all soil out the evaporating dish. Stir well the soil suspension greater than or equal to 15 minutes. It is the soil suspension greater than or equal to 15 minutes. If highly clay soils, wash the suspension through 75 micron sieve. Use jet of distilled water. Suspension which has passed through the 75 microns sieve transferred to 500 ml capacity boiling tube. Precise care required. Fill the boiling tube up to 500 ml mark. Adding distilled water. Put the tube in constant temperature water bath. When temperature of boiling tube equal to water bath minus shake and invert the tube several times and replace in the bath. Start the stopwatch. Collect the samples at various time intervals. Help of pipette. Soils containing the organic matter and calcium compounds. Pre-treat before the addition of the dispersing agent may act as a cementing agent. Cause the particles to settle as aggregations of particles inserted of individuals. Pre-treatment process of removal of organic matter and calcium components. First, treat the soil H2O2. Remove the organic matter oxidation. Mixture soil plus H2O2 kept warm at temperature less than or equal to 60 degrees centigrade till no further evolution of gas. Decompose remaining H2O2 by boiling the solution. Second, treat the cooled soil. So first treatment is the general soil and second treat the cooled soil 0.2 N HCl acid, remove the calcium. After the completion of the reaction, filter the mixture, wash the filter with the distilled water till free of acid. Dry the filtrate in oven. Calculate the loss of mass due to the pre-treatment. Calculation of D and N. 10 ml of sample collected from the depth of 10 centimeters. With pipette various time intervals. Collected the sample taken in weighing bottles, sampling bottles, dry in oven. Therefore, MD equal to dry mass of the sample in the weighing bottle divided by VP. So here VP equal to volume of the pipette. That equal to volume of sample collected equal to 10. So then finally n final equal to md minus m by v divided by md divided by e into 100, where m equal to mass of the dispersing agent present in the total volume of the suspension. V equal to volume of suspension equal to 500 ml and n equal to 500 means percentage of final based on the MD. For example, if 25 ml of dispersing agent 33 grams SHMP plus 7 g of sodium carbonate per liter. So M equal to 33 plus 7 divided by 1 liter of the water is 1000 ml means 1000 grams into 25, that equal to 1 gram. Next one, limitations of the pipette analysis. Very simple, more time not suitable for routine control tests. Operators very sensitive and very accurate weighing require deep care. This is the pipette analysis operators. It is the boiling tube, pipette, boiling tube, etc. It is a sliding panel and constant temperature bath. So here inside bulb, it is the bulb capacity 125 ml approach the for distilled water. Next one is it is a suction outlet. It is the another one next to water outlet. Suction outlet means this is the portion, and water outlet is the this one. Next one is the pipette and change over the coke capacity 10 ml of approach. It is means throttle is sampling pipette. Okay, clear. Next method is the hydrometer analysis. Fine grain analysis principle same as that the pipette method. So in these two methods depends upon the Stokes law. So method of observation offers differs. Weight of solids MD present at any time calculated indirectly by the reading the density of soil suspension. Calibrate hydrometer relationship between the hydrometer reading RH on the stem and the effective depth HE for the given hydrometer. Here effective depth distance from the surface of soil suspension to the level at which the density of soil suspension being the measured. Reading of the graduated stem of hydrometer density soil suspension at the center of the bulb BB at any instant of the time. So in this density of the soil suspension at the center of the bulb is BB is take the time interval. It is the time interval and take the reading. This is the calibration of the curve of the hydrometer. So it is the H and it is the RH readings. So it is distilled water. This is the hydrometer soil settled down. GS is the solution of the decreases. So it will fill the time taking slowly decrease the settle in hydrometer in the water. So reading is 0 to 60. So the figure, it is the weight means soil density in gram per mls. So here distilled fresh water. Anyone taking distilled water or fresh water? So in this, see the center of the bulb means this portion. It is taken to height h1 he, and it is the end of the bulb. Total height is the h. This portion, and above the taking reading, this is the h1. Next, same as certain taking total distance is the he. This is depth is the effective depth, and it is the force rh, reading of the height. So as a specific gravity of the soil suspension in the closed to unity, usual practice to subtract 1 from the specific gravity and multiply the balance by the 1000. For example, density reading is the 1.025 is the on the hydrometer stem record, it has the 25, that is RH equal to 25. So in this RH, in this reading, taking RH is a particular point is taken 1.025. So here 1 point, for example, it is the reading R H. Both the hydrometer reading and density of reading increases the downward direction towards the hydrometer bulb. Let H be the height of the bulb. So H means height of the bulb. This portion, this is the height of the bulb, and capital H be the distance in centimeters between any hydrometer reading RH and neck. So capital H reading is the 1.025. It is the capital H reading. So between any hydrometer reading RH and neck, and VH is the volume of the hydrometer bulb. As the hydrometer immersed in the jar, water levels rises. If A is the CS, means cross-sectional area of the jar, surface of soil suspension rises by the VH by A, whereas the center of the hydrometer bulb B1, water rises approximately the VH by 2A, but soil particles at BB1 is the same at the BB. So therefore final H equal to H plus H by 2 plus VH by 2A minus VH by A, that equal to H plus half into is taken common 1 by 2, then finally H minus VH by A. So volume of hydrometer VH in ml equal to mass of the hydrometer in G. Small h comma VH and A is constant. Capital H be the measured using the graduated scale. So hydrometer analysis in. So this is the hydrometer. This is pull the water measures. Here it is the BB. BB. It is the empty sedimentation jar before immersion of the hydrometer. It is the before. So it is the empty jar with filled with water. Then hydrometer is filling the jar. Effect of hydrometer immersion. Then changes the water level is BB2 upward and B1 changes. So here changes the volume is VH by 2A and top to the hydrometer neck is height h and remaining height is the h by 2. So test procedure, preparation of the soil suspension in the same at that pipette method, same as the pipette process in this hydrometer analysis in use the same process. So volume of suspension in 1000 ml. So here pipette method and hydrometer method in only instruments are changes, procedure is same. Volume suspension is 1000 ml. So double the quantity of the dry soil and a dispersing agent. Sedimentation jar cylinder shaken vigorously kept vertical over the soil base. Stopwatch simultaneously started. Insert hydrometer slowly in the jar. Take readings 0.5 and 1 and 2 minutes intervals. Take out the hydrometer. Further readings is taken at the intervals 4, 8, 15, 30 minutes and 1 to 4 hours, etc. By the inserting the hydrometer about 30 seconds before the given interval so that it is stable at the time when the reading is to be that taken. Soil suspension opaque reading taken corresponding to the upper level of the meniscus. Suitable meniscus correction in the applied to the hydrometer readings. Correction to the hydrometer readings, temperature correction, meniscus correction and dispersing agent correction. So first one is the temperature correction. Generally calibrated at the temperature of 27 degrees centigrade. If the temperature of the soil suspension are not equal to 27 degrees centigrade, temperature correction CT, it is required in this temperature correction. If that the temperature greater than 27 degrees centigrade, hydrometer reading is the less positive correction that is required. And if the test temperature is less than 27 degrees centigrade, hydrometer reading is more negative correction is required. So it is the soil suspension, it is not equal to 27 degrees, CT is required constant. When temperature greater than 27 degrees, here hydrometer reading is less than positive correction. When test temperature is less than 27 degrees, then hydrometer reading is more and negative correction. It is the three differences in temperature corrections in hydrometer. Next one is the meniscus correction. Here soil suspension is opaque, hydrometer reading is taken at the top of meniscus. Actual reading to be taken out at water level, which will be the more since readings are increased and downward direction. Meniscus correction, it is indicated CM. It is the positive always. Magnitude found by the immersing hydrometer in jar containing clear water. Find the difference between the reading corresponding to the top and bottom of the meniscus. So meniscal correction is the always is positive. In temperature correction is the certain temperature is constant and some above the 27 degrees and below the 27 degrees is positive correction and negative correction is coming. So here meniscus correction is positive always. Next one is the dispersing agent correction. Third one. Here addition of dispersing agent water increase the its density CD is the negative always. Corrected hydrometer reading R equal to RH plus CM plus or minus CT minus CD. So here RH is the observed hydrometer reading at the top of the meniscus. It is the RH. R means hydrometer reading, final reading. RH is the observed hydrometer reading at the top of the meniscus. And CM is the meniscus correction and CD is the temperature correction and CD is the dispersing agent correction. So all these three corrections combined into the one correction, composite correction plus or minus C. So R equal to RH plus or minus C. R equal to RH plus or minus CM. It is required for the determining the effective depth of the calibration chart. To find the composite correction, C is the identical cylinder with the 100 ml capacity is taken. Filled with the distilled water and the same quantity of dispersing agent is used in the test of cylinder. Temperature of both cylinders should be same. Immerse hydrometer in the comparison cylinder distilled water plus dispersing agent. Take reading the top of the meniscus. Negative of the hydrometer reading is so obtained gives the composite correction C. Compression of D and N. Particle size D equal to 10 to the power of minus 5 F into root of HE by T mm. For various time intervals RH is found and corresponding HE can be found from the chart. Substitute the HE in cm and T times D mm can be obtained. To find the percentage of soil, find the D total mass of the suspension in 1 ml m equal to mw plus md and hydrometer reading R equal to rho minus 1 into 1000, rho equal to 1 plus R by 1000, mw equal to 1 minus md by gs, so m equal to 1 minus md by gs plus md. Mass of solids in 1 ml suspension md at the effective depth of he. Mass of solids in 1 ml suspension md effective depth he is, since the volume is same, mass of suspension and density is also same. So rho equal to 1 plus R by 1000, that equal to 1 minus md by gs plus md. 1 plus R divided by 1000 equal to 1 minus md by gs plus md. Here md equal to R divided by 1000 into gs minus 1. So finally n equal to percentage of final md by mdv into 100. Take v equal to 1000 ml. Then final n equal to 1000 gs by md into g minus 1 into r. For the comprehensive and sedimentation analysis, if m is the total dry mass of the soil originally is taken before sieving the over 2 mm sieve. Overall percentage of final n is the n equal to n dash into m dash by m. M dash is the cumulative mass of the passing 2 mm sieve, out of the which soil having the mass. Md is the was taken for the wet analysis. So m is the total dry mass of the soil sample. If the soil sample does not contain particles coarser than 2 mm size is then n equal to n dash. Okay, clear all of you? Thank you very much. Thank you all of you. Any doubt? This is the two methods in segmentation analysis, pipette method and pipette analysis and hydrometer analysis. Okay, thank you.